Are you the one that wants to change the status quo in your family? Are you the one that feels this burning, all right, passion within you that you are called to change the status quo and rewrite, the history of your family? For those who were born by, rich, wealthy parents, in a way they can leverage on that to, to begin to build their life towards being rich and towards being financially stable. Let me use that. But for you who you have no one, you're coming from the scratch. You see anybody who actually was from nothing into becoming something. There are certain things that happen, and there are four things by exposure and experience I've been able to note that has been the ladder for those who are starting from nothing and rising to the top. Number one is vision. All right, if you see Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 11 to 12, God asked Jeremiah, what do you see? First, he had to confront his sight, because your eyes start when your vision expands. So when God opens your eyes to possibilities that your background never showed you. So number one is what? Vision. Number two is mindset. You see, when I talk about mindset, for me, it's just too deep, and I sometimes struggle for the right words to see how I can pulverize the definition of that. But however, you see, the scripture is complete, the Bible is complete. That is the reason why the core of everything I do and the core of my person is still God, still the Bible. It said, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So a changed life starts with a changed mind. So people who arise from humble beginnings to reprogram their thinking away from fear, limitation, and scarcity. Yeah, because your environment has a way of influencing the way you think, influencing the way you see life, and also influencing the possibilities that you think you can achieve. So number three is skill set. And when I talk about skill set, I talk about being competent at whatever you choose to do. I cannot overemphasize this enough. And still, I'm going to make a reference to the scripture because it's just so complete. Proverbs chapter 22 verse 29 says, seest thou a man diligent in his business, he shall stand before kings, he will not stand before men. You see, to rise, you don't only have to believe, you have to build. You have to build. So there's a place for you to take those actions, to learn the skill. So people who worked their way up cultivated what I call excellence and competence, and it boils down to you having an evaluation of your life and ask yourself, what can I really do? And do it effortlessly and competently. That in a room of 10, I'll be top 2, I'll be top 3. You need to ask yourself that question. Mastery of something. All right? And I always like to say mastery of a sellable skill. Take note of that too. Number 4, reason why I think that has been, the factor why some persons go from zero. All right? It's relationship and alignment. So who do you work with? Who are your partners? Like I said, you must know how to build strategic relationships if you want to go far. I always talk about the 3 horizontals, right? See this relationship, or it's a 360 relationship, and you need to make. You must know how to, maximize them. Those who you are mentoring, those who definitely are following you, looking up to you as an icon. Those who are mentoring you, those who you look up to and like, I want to be like this person, or this person is influencing me in this way. So it can be across different fields. Then those who you're working with, right? And all these relationships, you need to know how to maximize them. Still referencing the Bible. So in Proverbs 14 verse 20 says, he that worketh with the wise shall be wise. So you want to be great, you are associating with only people who, I don't want to give so that some people don't feel like it's an attack on them. But if you are associating with the right persons, it will reflect in your life. I repeat, if you are associating with the right persons, it will reflect in your life. So your association shapes your acceleration. And rising from little to greatness always involve new mentors, right? Divine helpers, strategic relationships, and the right environment. So for me, these are the 4 things I think that helps anyone who is rising from zero to nothing. So you need to do an audit and ask yourself, where are you?